Hello everyone, my name is Butch. I want to welcome everyone back to my channel. For today's video, I'm doing the Christmas in July collaboration with Mini Scenes GB and the Crafty YouTubers United. I'll post a link to all the collab videos in the comments below. As I like dragons and skulls, this is going to be my interpretation of a winter dragon. The colors are based on these metallic flakes from Finnabar called Moscow. There's some purples, a little blue, silver, and so we're going to base the colors off of these. So as you can see, I have a 16 by 12 canvas, and I also have a snowflake stencil that I'm going to be using as background texture. I have an 8 by 10 canvas oval, which what the dragon will be sitting on, and we'll also have a snowflake stencil for it too. I also have some other elements that I'm going to be adding to integrate into this project. And of course, at the end, as always, I'm going to have a skull that I have to put somewhere. So anyway, so we'll just get started and we'll see where this takes us. So first off, what I'm going to do is I've primed the canvas with white gesso, and so it'll have something to stick to with the paint. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this soft blue from Folk Art, and I'm going to do the entire oval canvas. And I'll put you on pause so you don't have to literally watch paint dry while I do this. And when I get done, I'll be back and we'll continue. All right, I'm back. So now, as you see, I've got my stencil of the snowflakes out, and I'm going to take some modeling paste and I'm going to put the snowflakes all over the background. Of course, I'm going to have something in the center, so I'm going to try not to do all of it. But as you know, best laid plans of mice and men, as they say. So anyway, so here we go. I hope everyone's having a good day so far. I had some health issues yesterday. My back was spasming out, so I didn't get a chance to work on this at all yesterday. So anyway, I'm running a little bit behind, but hopefully we'll get this done in the next day or so. I appreciate you hanging in there with me. Like I said, I'll stop this at some point. So like I said, so you don't have to sit through the boring stuff. So as soon as I get done, I'll be back. All right, so I'm back. And as you can see, I got the snowflakes on. So what we're going to do now is I have some gilding glue from Finnabar. It goes with all the metallic flakes. It's a glue that will dry clear. And of course, put the flakes on and it'll stay. So I'm just going to strategically paint some of these snowflakes so I can get the flakes to stick to it. Hope everyone's staying cool. supposed to be 90 something today, really hot and just muggy as all get out. So I'm lucky I'm inside. Like I said, I'll stop this in a few seconds or a few minutes, and I'll come back when I'm ready to put the flakes on. Welcome back, everybody. Well, I have glued, painted on the gilding glue to several of the snowflakes, and we're fixing to put the flakes on to see how they look. And I got to turn the fan off because these things float like dust. So it gets kind of warm down here in the corner, so I have to have a fan going most of the time. So, but we turned it off just because I don't want all this stuff blowing all over the place. I gotta remember where I did these. It's also very messy. So let me put you on hold while I finish this up, and I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Well, needless to say, I had a big epic fail. The flakes didn't turn out like I wanted to, and no definition on the snowflakes. So guess what? It's getting scrapped. Oops. As I make a bigger mess. So anyway, so I had another one, and I painted it blue. And then I went ahead and did the snowflakes with the modeling paste, but then I went ahead and sprinkled some fairy dust on it. Yes, I have some fairy dust. And I sprinkle it real liberally, and it's something about the sparkle with me. I don't know. But anyway, so I turned that fail into a succeed, I hope. So anyway, I'm happy with it. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to try to, we're going to paint some elements that we're going to put on this backdrop. this out of the way. If I can find a place to put it. Let me get me another cardboard container that I paint on. So anyway, so what I've got here is I've got a couple of roses and my little dragon head. And we're going to paint these up. I did one already. What I did is I took a little combination of the light blue that I'm using for the background, and then I used some metallic wax or matte wax from Finnabar, French lavender, and I brushed on some brushed iron, also by Finnabar. It's a metallic wax. I hit it with a little copper and a little white pearl, and then I, while it was still kind of wet, I sprinkled a little fairy dust over the top of it. So we're going to do this real quick and get these going. What I'm doing is a dry brush. What I do is I put the paint on the brush, and then I kind of take most of it off, and then I let the highlights on the piece, on the element, pick up the paint. So we're just going to do that, and then some lavender. Some iron. Some white pearl. And a little copper. And the copper, basically, I'm just doing over the petal edges, so it just gets a hint of that copper color coming through. Get a little bit of copper more on this one. And as I do this, I'm going to pause you for a few minutes, since you've seen as don't want to watch paint dry, as they say. So I'll be back shortly. All right, we're back. All right, we're back. So as you can see, I got my elements dusted and glittered up and fairy dusted. And then, of course, for the dragon, he has rhinestone eyeballs. So we'll set that off to the side to dry. All right, now we're going to start to work on the dragon, on the main composition. All right, so beforehand, I took the gilding glue that I had because I'm going to be using the metallic flakes on the dragon, similar to what I did on the last collaboration with the coppers and the reds, but I'm just going to use the blues and purples and silvers for this winter dragon, and we're going to strategically place the flakes like I'm going to do it on the spine, the scales area here all the way around the tail, and then I'm going to do the bones or whatever you want to, the armature of the wing and the flakes, and then of course in the center where it's white we're going to sprinkle some fairy dust. So let's pray to hope that's where way it goes. So let me get started and turn the fan off real quick. All right. As you can see, this stuff is real messy. So you got to try to remember, try not to breathe, or at least not intentionally try to breathe these. That's why you turn the fan off. And well, let's pray that I don't have an epic fail on this thing, because I'm not going to be able to redo this one unless I make the whole thing over again and have to pour it. But we'll say a prayer to the resin gods, and hopefully we're going to get rid of that thing right there. All right, I'm going to put you on pause, and I'm going to finish this thing up. And the resin gods are looking after me. We'll have a nice, colorful winter dragon. I'll see you on the flip side. Hi, and welcome back. Well, I was working on the dragon, and turned out it kind of failed me. I wasn't really prepared what I thought might be. So, but anyway, so here it is. It turned out kind of messy, and anyway, it's not the vision that I had in plan for it. So anyway, I poured another one, and we're going to try this again, but we're not going to do the flakes like I thought was like I wanted to. So we're just going to paint this one and do some waxes and some other things to it, and we're going to see how it comes out this way. So anyway, so we're going to use the powder blue that I used on the background. as soon as I find something to put it on, we'll figure it out. All right. Here we go. Hope everyone's doing okay today. This is day 2 of this of the video that I started. Like I said, I kind of, after I had started working this out and I had a failure, I did kind of have a little meltdown after I had got the flakes on it and everything and kind of looked at it. And so I did. I kind of had a meltdown and stopped the recording and just contemplated it for a few minutes. And then I was able to get online and talk to some friends. They kind of helped me through it. And so it just kind of took. And then yesterday, I was going to start working on it yesterday, but I had a migraine most of the day, so I couldn't do it. So anyway, so here we are today, whole nother day. So we're just going to paint this and put some waxes on it. And then, of course, I'm going to hit it with some fairy dust. And we'll see where that goes. Like I said, I'll let this go for a few minutes or for a little while, and then I'll stop it and come back to you when I start the next part of it, and we'll just keep on going. We should get through it. So anyway, I appreciate everybody's patience and everything, and I hope and pray the resin gods that this is going to work. One of these days, I think I'm going to be good enough to try to talk and do something at the same time. But sometimes when I get really focused on painting and whatever, I tend to get real quiet and I don't talk very much. Now, I will talk to myself on occasions. I'm sure everybody else does too. I'm sorry if you can't see sometimes, but sometimes I have a tendency to pick it up and move it around, and I'm trying to keep it in frame, but sometimes if you stand it up like this, you can't always see what you're doing. All right, I'm back. Well, so far so good. Um, I painted the blues, and then the spine I did a little silver, and in the head I did some purple and kind of a blue color. I'm kind of blending it in now, so we're just gonna start doing some. Just start doing some waxes. I'm gonna start with the French lavender. Kind of tone down that metallic a little bit. We're gonna go with some white pearl. Kind of bring those definitions out just a tad. Do some tail, white pearl. Then we're going to do some white pearl on the body. And then we've got some brushed iron. And we're going to give it a little bit of a Shit, too much. All right, we're going to do some more little touch-ups, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. All right, I'm back. Well, as you see, it turned out a little bit better than before. But now what I'm going to do is I'm fixing to hit it with some varnish spray. And then after that, we're going to hit it with the fairy dust. All right, I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to go wash my hands, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So now I had my secondary background. I gessoed, then I put some cheesecloth over it, and then I took some purple metallic wax and kind of outlined the outside to give it a vignette look. And then, of course, I used the stencil and some brushed iron metallic wax to brush on the stencil. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put on the dragon. Got to kind of get over it a little bit so I can make sure get it as straight as I can. Because once he's down, he's down. Okay. So there's that. All right, now here's my main background. I did a few things to it while we were gone and everything. I added another dragon, and of course some other elements, roses and things. So now what we're going to do is we're going to try to stick this on top of that. Bumped the camera. Sorry about that. I'm still kind of learning, so please bear with me. Just have a little bit of wiggle room. Like that. And you know what? I have to add a skull. Like I told you I would. Put some glue on the back of it. And you can only guess where I'm going to put it. Only one place to put it. All right, guys. Let me see if I can raise this up a little bit. I'm going to put you on a pause for a second. I'll raise it up, my camera up, so we can. All right. There it is. The final product. My Christmas in July Winter Dragon collaboration with Mini Scenes GB and the Crafty YouTubers United. So hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it's taken a little bit of time. A couple of fails, you know, but that's only expected. And like I said, I apologize. I hope that you'll continue to tune in and learn with me on this journey. And before I leave, I have some shout outs I want to do. Dragons and Dresses Craft Sorting, Coral Marines Resin Art, Beaten Crazy Custom Creations, Wanda's Blessed Creations, Gert Creates, Sweet Ray of Sunshine, and of course Mini Scenes GB. And the list is growing. So again, I hope y'all will like, share, and subscribe this video. Leave me a comment in the comments. Please be nice and respectful if possible. And we'll see you on the next video. Thank you and have a good day. Bye.